The Wings of Freedom Tour travels all around the country. We do about 109 stops throughout 35 states. And our mission is living history. We create events where people can touch and smell and feel and participate in history. The reason we do it is two purposes. One is educational, so that people can understand more about the sacrifices that were made for our freedom. And we have a lot of school kids come out. On Monday we had like 700 school kids out for visiting the airplanes. And so we do it as an educational thing, and we also do it as a tribute to our veterans. We offer the opportunity for people to come out, see the airplanes. They can tour through the insides of the airplane, see where the 10-man crews were. So with the B-17, B-24, you go through the inside of the airplanes. You can see the P-51, and then you can also take a flight in the B-17 or the B-24. We offer half-hour flight experiences, we call them. And then in the P-51, we offer flight training. So it's a dual control airplane. You can actually fly the airplane.
We have a Flying Fortress and a Liberator. They're two strategic bombers in World War II. The Flying Fortress, of course, was one of the Hollywood most famous airplanes because it's most recognizable. But the B-24 did a tremendous amount of work in bombing infrastructure and the plants and everything that were in Germany and Romania and areas like that. We have the only B-24 in the world flying, and there won't be any more. There's only about a half a dozen B-17s left. And we bring it out, and people can come out and go through the airplanes, walk through the airplanes, see what it was like to actually be in there, what the kids did back in those days and how small they really were and cramped, and you can just kind of close your eyes and imagine going on a 10.5, 12-hour flight in these things.
I had 33 missions, and the tour duty is 35. You get to go home, but the reason I didn't get 35, Germany surrendered. I was attacked on a bomb run by the flak. They shoot it. That's all. They don't shoot the plane. They shoot in that area that you got to fly through to get to it. That was what it started. Going into the bomb run, and the burst of flak under my left wing. The concussion, it flipped the left wing upside down. The plane was upside down. I gave it full power on all four engines to give it power enough to ride it. When it was upside down, part of the things that happened, I lost my oxygen, and was in a power dive to get down to where we could breathe, which would be about 10,000 feet.
So you bring the plane down so you can
and
breathe.
I was on the way down, and I looked out, and here's a German jet right on my wingtip, looking over at me. I felt like giving him the finger,
But you had your gloves.
but I had the big heavy gloves on. He couldn't see it. But
He saluted, remember?
yeah, he gave me a little salute and peeled off and left.
We have a P-51 Mustang, and it was a pursuit plane that actually helped these things get to Germany and back during later on in the war. And that's pretty much what, when the Luftwaffe gave up, when they saw the Mustang out there over Berlin, they're going, oh, that's it, we're done. 70-year-old airplanes, there's something that's going to go wrong pretty much all the time. Like today, we just changed an oil cooler. And the next day or so it'll be tires and then brakes, and then it's an ongoing type thing. But it's a constant thing, and it's a very, very costly thing. But fortunately, the Collins Foundation and Bob Collins is willing to do what he has to do to keep us in the air, because he wants to see these airplanes flown around the country as a flying air museum, so that people will not forget exactly what would happen during World War II. It's a great experience, and I hope people come out and take advantage of it while we're here.